week marks our 50th episode of NBA 2K TV, and today we have an awesome holiday show.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season, and here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. He's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called
me a one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes. That's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Well, that was outrageously fun.
That was pretty freakish, Shaq.
Oh, it was. Here's Kevin
I already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
We've got basketball action at Coors Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And you know what? This may be the most dangerous team in the league right now. The way they've been playing, they're a team that no one will want to see in the postseason.
I agree with you. I mean, this is a team that's extremely dangerous. And all they want to do right now at the end of the regular season is continue to keep that momentum going.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Rain Man, he's in at point guard. Zhang is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Kobe. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. James. Love wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rain Man passes to Kobe. To the middle. Here's Rain Man. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for him.
Now LeBron, following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. Back to Smith. Stolen. A shot by Batum, no good. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Black. We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Rain Man. The Cavaliers making the shot. To the paint, off the pick. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Here's Rain Man, J.R. Smith making his last shot. Rain Man passes to Randall, 6 to shoot. Mozgov with the block, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 2. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. From long range or short, the small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. Nick Batum, number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
Here's Mozgov. Batum grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Randall. Great D that time from James.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first but misses the second. To the wing on the left, from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here is Barbosa. Tight defense on him. The teardrop falls in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Lakers trail by 3. Rain Man passes to Dang. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smith against Kobe. Smith outside. Barbosa kicks to Love. 6 to shoot. Smith wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. The Lakers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Randall dishes to Kobe. Randall a screen on James. Zhang a screen. Pass to Randall. 11 feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's LeBron. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Detroit.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends. Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Rain Man. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
Now here is Barbosa. Love with the screen for Barbosa. Smith left side. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall. Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we got. First in opponent field goal shooting. Second in rebounding. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And go back to their top-notch defense. They just smother you and impose their will on you. A lot of nights it seems like teams don't even know what hit them.
James with it, picked up by Bryant. It's a pick by Love. The drive by James. The open shot by Love. No luck. And it's the Lakers the other way. To the left wing. Here's the three. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from the Rain Man.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Now here is Barbosa. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit. James against Batum. For 3, Barbosa. That's good. Barbosa's got 6 points.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Rain Man, covered by Barbosa. Rain Man passes to Dang, dishes it to Randall. Batum wide open, he fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Barbosa. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead. The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. The feed to Jang. Mozgov with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And then for Los Angeles, Mahinmi's checked in for Gorgui Dieng. And it's Russell in for Kobe. Rain Man passes to Randall. Here's Rain Man. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Los Angeles with another miss. Cleveland leading by 4. James kicks to Barbosa. Back to James. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
With the pass. Here's Rain Man. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Randall, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
A good look from Smith. And again, it's Cleveland.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Rain Man. The pass to Russell. Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Thompson. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Puts it up from 17. That's good from Randall on the assist by Russell. And that's now 6 points for Julius Randle. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Barbosa dishes to LeBron. He kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Smith and stolen by Russell. Feeds to Mahinmi. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Cleveland. And stolen by James. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Smith outside. Passes it to Love. This one for 3. The shot misses. Excellent D there from the Rain Man. Lakers trail by 6. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Mahinmi. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Timeout. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls. Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for LeBron. And it's Iman Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. Young comes in for Nicholas Batum. Barbosa passes to Shumpert. And Thompson kicks to Porter. Here's Varejao. Soft touch off the glass. Varejau's got his first 2 points of the night.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Here's Barbosa after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Porter in the corner. He dishes it to Thompson. Here's Barbosa. He feeds it to Varejao. That's good. Varejau's got his second basket of the night.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Here's Rain Man. 11 points in the game. Bass can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's tipped. Here's Rain Man, covered by Barbosa. Russell passes to Rain Man. And he gets it to go. Rain Man's got 13 points.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
For three, Barbosa. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective. At Kobe's age, and with the 2 years' worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of Greg adjustments, or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Bryant.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
Thompson and Varejao at the 4 and 5. Otto Porter Jr. out there with McDaniels. And it's Shumpert in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Cav, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets looked really strong. He finished with 24 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And the first one drops. And McDaniels drops them both. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Zhang with a screen on Porter. The drive by Russell. Here's Bass. Cannot hit. And Cleveland will come the other way.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Now here's Shumpert. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Russell kicks to Bass. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, and you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Varejao, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The free throw off from Anderson Varejao. Lakers trail by 10. Russell dishes to Williams. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Varejao with a screen on Williams, and it's Shumpert penetrating. And Pachulia pulls it down.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Anderson Varejao. Just 4 to shoot. From 20 feet out. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Williams.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Now here's James. 6 points for him. Here's the screen. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And stolen by James. Now Cleveland moving it up. The shot will not go. Nice D from Russell. Lakers trail by 6. The dish to Pachulia. The drive by Bryant. That is good. Kobe's got his first 2 points.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
McDaniels kicks to Shumpert. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Love up top, 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They set the screen. Williams for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
Here's Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Shumpert kicks to McDaniels. And another miss by Cleveland.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bryant passes to Russell. Puts it up from 15. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Love, and he banks in the layup. Love's got 5 now.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Outside, Russell.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Kobe against LeBron. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Varejao. And Smith subbed in for McDaniels. And then for Los Angeles, Randall's checked in for Jang. And it's Batum in for Lou Williams. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. James against Batum. It's a pick by Love. The drive by Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They set the screen. Russell dishes to Pachulia. The 15-footer, good.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Here's James after the basket by Los Angeles. And he overshot that one, missing.
Sweet move to get free, but just could not convert there in the end.
Kicks it to Randall. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Lakers. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's LeBron, and it's good off the back rim and in. James has got 8.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Russell against Shumpert. Russell kicks to Randall.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night. Barbosa, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Lakers also changing it up. Miami comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And Rainman subbed in for Bryant. Randall a screen on Barbosa. Rainman passes to Randall. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. From 12 feet out. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
There's the pick. Here's Rainman. Offensive rebound. Mozgov with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And stolen by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. On up the court. Missed. from short range.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
It's a pick by Love. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Rain Man, covered by Barbosa. Rain Man passes to Randall. Here's Rain Man. Outside, Batum. Right side, Russell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. He nails it, and we're tied up. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to James. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. And the basket good. Batum's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. The strategy included running the offense through Rain Man. The coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Smith on the wing, defended by Batum. And it's Smith penetrating, dishes to Mozgov. Right through the D for the layup. Mozgov's got his second basket of the game.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Smith right side. Mozgov sets a screen for Smith. And there's Porter on the assist by Smith. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Rain Man. Outside, Batum. Off target from three-point range. Now, here is Smith. 8 points for him. Taken away. Young, right side. Sweet little floater. Young's got his first bucket of the night.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rain Man, he's in at the point. Batum is out there with Randall. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Kobe in at the two-guard. Here's Dang. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jang's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists in the game.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
There's the feed to Jang. Plenty of space. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. James kicks to Barbosa. Cleveland moving it around. Love with the screen on Batum. Smith. Great D that time from Batum.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And here is Barbosa. He's got 8, and it's the Lakers on the break. And a nice shot by Bryant. Kobe's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Over to the left wing. Mozgov kicks to Love. The 11-footer, and he connects with the jumper. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Rain Man, covered by Barbosa. Here's Dang, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Barbosa dishes to Love. Here's James, kicks it out to Barbosa. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 5 assists tonight.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Kobe, the pass to Raymond. And James pulls it down.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Barbosa. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. LeBron James, number 1.
And typically you have your centers or power forwards contesting the shots down low, but he can come flying in from the wing to block shots.
That's a specialty of his. We call it the rear view challenge, or coming from the weak side. He catches so many shooters by surprise, coming in to provide defensive help at the right time and denying shots.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Rain Man, covered by Barbosa. Here's Rain Man, 6 to shoot. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Here's Mozgov. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mozgov's got 6.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Zhang.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
James kicks to Mozgov. And again, it's Cleveland.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's Rain Man. 15 points in the game.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Barbosa dishes to LeBron. And they double him up with LeBron. Barbosa kicks to Shumpert. Clock at 6. And the pass to Mozgov. And that one's good, Shumpert. Shumpert's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Pass to James. Kobe against Shumpert. And the foul called on 3. Is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Verajau's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Russell's checked in. Outside jumper. Got a piece of it. And Barbosa has it in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Barbosa's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Outside Russell. The drive by Bryant. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. They grab their own miss. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. 16 points for him. Love with the screen on Kobe. Shumpert passes to Love. Randall grabs the board. Lakers trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Here's Russell. Passes it to Rainman. Kobe with a screen on Barbosa. Over in the corner, Randall. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Russell passes to Rainman. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. He kicks to Zhang. Feeds to Bryant. Shoots. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. The Lakers also making some changes. Mahimi's checked in for Jang. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Williams in for Bryant.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Shumpert. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Varejao trying to free himself up. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Shumpert. There's the pass to Rain Man. Thompson comes with the double team. Bass. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
The free throw drops for Bass.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Bass nails both of them. Now Porter, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Another steal. Fast break, the Lakers count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Russell.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
Shumpert in the corner. The tray. Rebound by Mahimi. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Rain Man. And the 3 ball is good. Rain Man's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Outside Shumpert. Fires the 3. And it's Shumpert again, missing. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Russell gets it to go.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Bass, a screen on Shumpert. Here's Rain Man, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
It's been a solid outing for Rain Man. 18 points and 17 assists, as we've witnessed.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And they double up James. In the corner, Varejao with it. McDaniels kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Thompson. From 12 feet out. And it's in off the backboard. And that's now 11 points for Anderson Varejao.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Varejao. Here's Rain Man. The Cavaliers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Varejao dishes to McDaniels. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
The 11-footer breaks a big high bounce and goes in. McDaniels got 9 points. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Rain Man. He's got 20. Here's Mahimi. And he slams it one-handed.
Tell you. What, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
James, the pass to Varejao. Can't hit from in close. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Russell kicks to Mahimi. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's McDaniels. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Rain Man. There's a screen. He feeds it to Mahimi. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Mahimi's got 8 points.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's McDaniels. He's got 12, and the foul called on 3. That's foul number 2 for him. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for James. And then for Los Angeles, Pachulia comes in for Mahimi. Young is subbed in for Russell. To the inside, Mozgov. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
There's a good screen. Rain Man passes to Pachulia. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Smith. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That is a real nice-looking deep 3 ball there, fellas.
Yeah, Clark, major confidence on display.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Amon Shumpert is out there with Barbosa, and it's Smith in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mozgov, a screen on Batum. Kicks it out to Barbosa. He's feeling it. Rebounded by the Lakers. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Batum. Pass to Rainman. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Smith. Look at that.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Move the ball.
Zhang, a screen. Shumpert with the steal. Here's Smith. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Rain Man. Drills it from outside.
Can't stop this.
Rain Man's got 23.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Now here is Barbosa. He's tightly guarded. Down low. Here's Love. The rebound by Rain Man.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
To the middle. Here's Dang. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Shumpert dishes to Mozgov. Kicks it out to Barbosa. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Rain Man. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Fans, you got it. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
James checked in for Smith. Bryant is checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Rain Man. Lakers trail by 10. Russell high post. Can't get it to go.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Barbosa kicks to Mozgov. Good. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Russell gets it to go.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Here's James. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers trail by 10. Kobe passes to Russell. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Barbosa against Russell. Batum grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Russell with it. And that one's good. Russell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And Bryant kicks to Randall. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Julius Randle in this one. He's got 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition. they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
The shot's good from Love. Here's Russell. Randall with a screen for Russell. From 7, Mozgov with the block, but he gets it back. Jang dishes to Bryant. Another shot. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Knocked away. LeBron with it. Now defended by Randall.
That's a wall.
And that one's good. James. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Mozgov a screen on Batum. Jumper off the screen. And again, LeBron missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Bryant. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Barbosa passes to Love. They set the pick. The dish to James. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, James missing. Lakers trail by 4. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Picked by Randall. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Barbosa kicks to LeBron. Banked in off the glass. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
Russell against Barbosa. Here's Bryant. No good. Good D from Love.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And the shot is good. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And Bryant kicks to Batum. Pass to Russell. Four on the clock. Back to Batum. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now here is Barbosa for 3. Love. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Randall is screen on Barbosa. Russell kicks to Randall, and stolen by James. And here is Barbosa. Picked by Mozgov. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Russell trying to free himself up. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Barbosa.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Randall dishes to Jang. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Mozgov with it. Now defended by Randall. Russell against Barbosa. Picked by Mozgov. Outside jumper. Low block shot on the way. That's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Lakers trail by 11. Zhang with a screen on Barbosa. Down low. And Tang gets it to go. Zhang's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Cavaliers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. James outside. Kicks it to Barbosa. And it's Mozgov in the corner. And it's Love, top of the key. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Shumpert again, missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. And again, it's the Lakers.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Love the pass to Shumpert. There's the 3. The shot will not go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Picked by Randall. Russell kicks to Zhang. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for James. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And so they foul intentionally. "12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Out left to the wing. Here's Rain Man. No good with the tip. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron fans obviously love seeing both you and Kobe on the floor out there competing.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith,